I'm Miss Hannah, and welcome to summer reading. Isn't it exciting? As stated before, I'm doing the book for Miss Stephanie because sometimes it's so busy, and this way you can add it to your group. So this week at Storytime, we talked about the layers of the ocean, and I've got a book about it. And Crunch, my shark, is here to help me. Aren't you? All right, so let's read about the layers of the ocean with the book Wish a Fish, about sea creatures. And this is by Bonnie Wright. And it's kind of like, it's the Cat in the Hat knows a lot about that book. I'm the Cat in the Hat, and I hear you wish to go down to the sea and visit the fish. So climb on board the SS Undersea Glubber. It's made out of shark skin and very fine rubber. We'll take us down deep under the sea. We'll start at the top and go as deep as can be. Woo, deep down. The top parts are sunny, the bottom parts are black. We'll go down to the bottom, shoop, and then we'll come back. So we're going to start up here, and we're going to go all the way down. And here are the zones. The sunny zone. See how bright and sunny that is. And then we have what we call the twilight zone. It's a little bit darker. The dark zone is also called the midnight zone. Then this is called the abyss. And then way down here, the trench at the bottom, you won't want to miss. So we're going to count. We're going to go through 5 different spots. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The sunny zone, sea level to 660 feet. It's not very deep, is it? The sunny zone is where our sea visit starts. Most of our sea life is found in this part. The law of the sea is the same on the land. I'll call it a food chain, you understand. Big fish eat little fish, and so on until you get down to the tiniest krill. Krill is plankton, and they are very, very small. You see how small they are? They're on the verge of microscopic. If you're wishing for fish, there are quite a lot here. I see herring and mackerel swimming quite near. Here is a herring, and here is a mackerel. Fish lay eggs. They have fins and fish tails, and most of their bodies are covered in scales. These scales are coated with slippery slime. The slimes keep out germs at least most of the time. It's really important. Here's a perch, a cod, and a catfish. Fish open their mouths to let water in, then it's the gills' job really start to kick in. Gills sift through the water and pull out the air. Oxygen, really. They help the fish find the air that is there. So they filter all the water and only have oxygen come out, and they're right here on the fish's neck, right there. So it goes, and then it goes, bloop, 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 bloop. The jellyfish are most interesting fella. He kind of looks like a transparent umbrella. Do you see them? Do they kind of look like an umbrella? Stay away from those tentacles, the long stringy things. They stun the prey by giving hundreds of stings. The jellyfish is not actually a fish. It's from another group. Isn't that fun? We have so many things in our water, in our oceans. Of the kinds of sharks in the sea, we only have time now to visit 3. Which 3 do you think we're going to see? The 6-inch dogfish. No, it never barks. See, it's a little shark. It's a little shark. It's only 6 inches, which is about that long. See how long that is? That's not very long. No. The 50-foot whale shark. The Mack truck of sharks. Do you see how big that is? That's the biggest shark. And what do we have here? It's called a great white shark. It's like Crunch. Crunch is a great white shark. Do you like this one, Crunch? Yes, I do, Miss Hannah. For its great white belly and great teeth. Can you show me the teeth? You have big teeth? Good job. A shark grows its teeth in neat rows in a great big deep bite. A shark grows its teeth in nice rows on its face. And when the front row wears out, the next row takes its place. So it has teeth, and then it drops them, and then more teeth grow in, and then drops them, more teeth. And it's just a long line of those. Do you have that many teeth? No, you only get 2 sets. Kind of wish I was a shark sometimes. Shark bodies are made of the same kind of stuff as your ears and your nose. And this stuff is tough. This stuff is called cartilage, and it bends and folds. If you feel your ear, that's what cartilage is. And when it's torn, cartilage mends. Like if mommies and daddies or uncles and aunts or one of your toes has a piercing, they can grow back. What else can we see in this nice sunny water? Oh, here's a manatee and her calf daughter. Manatees are mammals like you and like me. They have lungs, give milk, and have babies, you see. That's what makes a mammal. They also have hair. Even whales, they have hair. It's just very pretty. Another sea mammal we'll see is the whale. It's the largest of mammals we'll see without fail. The great whale family is split into 2. The toothed whales, like orca, and the baleen, like the blue. There's 2 types of whales. Did you know that? The baleen fills the blue whale's mouth like a grill. You see its mouth like a grill? As water strains through, it eats the krill. So it eats little bitty things. The blue whale weighs more than 90 or more, weighs tons, 90 or more. It's bigger than a big dinosaur. Whales can be big. These toothed whales are called orcas, and if you can defeat them, they like to hunt seals, and they catch them and eat them. A narwhal's one tusk, it sticks out like a horn. It looks like a one-horned unicorn. Some narwhals actually have 2, but it's pretty rare. All whales hold their breath. Show me how you hold your breath. Oh, good job. When they dive down below, when they come up, they let it out. They come up, they let it out. What they blow? Can you blow? Good job. Before we go deeper, let's all wave a hello. Hello! To our mammal pals, the dolphins. That's them down below. A dolphin can see at night. Wonder why? Echolocation. It works like an eye. It sends out a click, and it bounces right back. The sound of the click helps the dolphin keep track of where it's going and whether a fish is like some foe, like a shark might be down below. Echolocation is what that uses. So we go and we listen, and if it bounces back, they know how far things are. Oh, we're almost at the end of the sunny zone. Shark, shake hands with an octopus. Isn't that great? And with arm after arm for hugging. Yikes! Aches. Dear Dick and sweet Sally, tell me, what do you think if I told you an octopus shoots dark ink? It squirts the ink at the enemy's face and swims around to a much safer place. So octopus has 8 arms, and it squirts ink. It goes, and that's how it protects itself. Oh, we made it to the twilight zone. This is 660 to 33,000 feet. Or 3,300 feet. Of all the fights that are fought in the sea, this is the biggest one if you're asking me. Did I hear you asking? I'm so glad you did. It's a sperm whale versus a giant squid. These guys can get big. Like all whales, the sperm whale must come up for air. But this one can dive deep and stay way down there for 2 hours or more at 3,000 feet, shopping for giant squid things to eat. Oh, we're skipping right now to the dark zone or the midnight zone. 3,300 to 13,200 feet. It's getting deep, isn't it? That's a few miles now. We're getting to miles. Get your flashlight. Can you turn on your flashlight? It's dark way down here. The fish are beginning to look quite queer. There's gargantuan and big-mouthed eels. Look at that big-mouthed eel. Look how big this mouth is. The whip nose, look at his funny nose, which comes out with its own rod and reel. Down here, it's always black as night. So many fish have their own light. They locate They locate their mate or some prey. Food hunting is hard like this after they. This is a flashlight fish. It has its own light. This is called the abyss, and it's 13,200 feet to 19,800 feet. We're getting into multiple miles now. A mile is 5,280 feet. So let's make it 6, let's make it 5. So 5, 10, 15, 20. We're at 4 miles. That's really deep. You won't find many creatures in this deep sea cold. Sea cucumbers, sea spiders, and tripods are there. The abyss has a carpet of thick, yucky muck. Animals have no legs, so they won't get stuck. You see that there's some sea cucumbers, and these are spiders. This is called the trench. This is the very bottom. 19,800 feet and deeper. Before we go up, we must really visit the vents, which are cracks in the Earth's crust. It's all the way up through these vents that these water spouts and warm up the clams and the worms that are about. Giant clams and tube worms have enough things to eat because this is a deep spot in usual heat. Look at the big clams and the vents and the sea worms. Now, we don't know what all is down there. Honestly, we don't know what's down in the dark zone, the midnight zone, or the abyss very well because we can't go down there. It's too deep for humans. So there might be even more animals down there. Wouldn't that be amazing? Oh, say, can you see by the undersea clock? It's time the fair Glover gets back to the dark. And now our trip below sea is done. I bet you two have a wish for some. Sun! We're back up to the top. These are all the different terms. Now, I have a special craft that we did at summer reading that Talia did that I'm going to show to you so that you can know about it, and I bet the library might have some extra if you want to do this. So give me a second. This is our craft that we did this week at summer reading. You'll see there's some animals on the front that Talia did, ocean zones, and if you look inside, here are all the ocean zones that we read about. We have sunlight, twilight, midnight, abyss, and trench. Some more animals. I bet you can see if Miss Stephanie has some of these at the library if you would like one. We will be meeting on Monday for all the little kids because PBS is coming. We hope to see you there. Or for our normal meeting, we will be meeting again at the Celebration Center. We hope to see you there. Till next time, goodbye.